and today we're going to talk about stress and morning routines. And how morning routines can combat stress. So the first thing is to get up earlier than you normally do to allow yourself some time, because we're not at our best until the mid-morning, so we need to be realistic about the amount of time that we need in the morning and add extra time into our day. Now, the morning routine will set up your day and you will feel more powerful. This will be a time that's a sacred time, and it's the best time that it's the best way we can change our life. If you have a great morning, you'll have a great day. In this time, you can brainwash yourself, you can use music, positive podcasts or affirmations to make our day really positive and start in a positive way. In this way, you'll begin to live your life on purpose, and instead of being reactive to situations, you'll be proactive. This morning routine will make you feel empowered, it will raise your energy, it will raise your concentration levels. It really does help to set up your day. A lot of famous entrepreneurs start with a very solid morning routine. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. So one thing that I would say to you is not to go on your phone before breakfast. Because if you go on your phone first thing in the morning and go on your emails or Facebook, then that's sending messages into your brain. You're starting to stress about work, or replying to this email, or seeing that someone's on such and such a holiday and you wish you could do that, and you're sending stress messages into your brain and therefore into your body, and so we need to make sure that we don't do that. If we leave our phone alone until breakfast, it allows our mind to wander, and all the things that have been going on in our brain overnight, they then bubble to the surface. You get new ideas and new things going on because you're allowing your brain to wake up naturally. So what I suggest is you have affirmations for breakfast. So these are short, powerful statements of intent. You can find these on Pinterest. There's lots of them on Pinterest. You can set them as a phone reminder. You could have them as a poster. You could pin them to the fridge. Just wherever means something to you and wherever you see them frequently. I've got them pinned all on the side here by my desk. Just where you'll see them, and so that you can use them, repeat them, that in that way it programs your subconscious. And you always need to put these in the first person. So for example, one good strong affirmation would be, I am safe, secure and supported. Now you can write it down like lines. You need to see how they feel, how they make you feel, and if you feel aligned to them, then you can use them by writing them down, imagining them. You can use negative situations and flip those so that you can come up with a positive affirmation, and we can change these positive affirmations whenever we want to, and whenever we feel that it's necessary to change them. So the other thing to think about in the morning is what you love doing and what brings you joy, what feeds you internally and makes you feel happy. Is there something along these lines that you could do daily that will create mental stillness for you? You need to create this mental stillness because we're actually unlearning this, and we need to have that in every day so that we can actually have that moment of calm and feel in the moment. A good way of doing this is to do something that requires delayed gratification. Things like learning a musical instrument, learning a language, anything like that, that the goal is a longer term goal and we're not getting that instant buzz and gratification. So when we've found something like this, we should find that we can go into a flow state. Now, if you've watched a child when they're colouring or if they're playing and you talk to them when they're playing, very often they won't answer you because they're so in the moment doing that activity that they've shut off everything else. Now, this is a great skill to have, and this lowers, if we as adults can switch into this flow state, we can switch off from being busy. So that will help to lower our stress response, our stress hormones, and in that way we will become happier and calmer. So if we can concentrate on all the small things, then the larger things will just slot into place. Now, we need to practice this in our daily life. We're not going to be able to do this, straight away. It's something that we need to build up to and do a little bit every day and build and build and build. We need to learn to switch off those mind monkeys that are going from tree to tree, and there's this thought, that thought, the other thought. We need to try and quieten them down and get busy doing something that we love, so that we're focused and we're flowing in that moment. So my morning routine, I thought I would explain to you, is as soon as I wake up, I meditate. I find that sets me up for my day, and then I put on my walking gear and I go out for a walk. While I'm walking, I'm listening to either an inspiring podcast, usually a self-help book, or I listen to music, upbeat music that I like. In that way it gets my body moving first thing in the day, and it raises my vibrations. Listening to a song on repeat when I get back from my walk whilst I'm preparing my breakfast, I find at the moment I'm listening to Alicia Keys' Underdog, which really resonates with me, the words of the song, and I usually sing and dance around the kitchen while I'm preparing my breakfast, so it makes me feel happy. And then I sit and eat my breakfast, and I'm very mindful while I'm eating my breakfast, sort of concentrating on what I'm doing, the flavours, and actually eating it with intent and concentrating on it rather than just, my mind wandering everywhere else. So to conclude, our to-do list will never get done. So we may as well throw that out the window. And if we spend a few moments looking out of the window or doodling, that is great, because that actually is a moment of rest. And those moments of rest mean that we work harder in the long run. So less is more, and then we tend to work with ease as well. And this helps to look after our mental health. So we need to make these small changes in each day, and then when we get into that state of flow with whatever it is we're doing, continue to be in that state of flow and try and stay there for as long as you can. In this way, we'll go from a stress state into a thrive state, and our bodies will thank us for that. We need to make space to nourish what we haven't been looking after for a long time, and that's you. So in this way, look after yourself and nourish yourself. Take care, and I'll see you soon.